I forgot, James. You're 12 years old.
It has been more than 19 days of us talking about a game a day for most of May, and today is no exception. Let's talk about a game starting with...
S?
S. For...
The Super Smash Bros. series. Before we start, I'm cooler than all of you combined. I got the Smash 3DS demo early because I was a Club Nintendo Platinum member. Immediately cooler than you!
Thank you, Andy. Very helpful. Just like Mario Party, Smash Bros. Is a game series my brothers and I have gathered around screens to cheer about, theorize, hypothesize, and otherwise get tragically overexcited about. The characters, the stages, the trophies, the references, the shoutouts, the celebration of the game series we love and grew up with, and all this crap all come together into an amalgamation of items, bashing, stage hazards, crashing, and meteor smashing. It's a marvel of the industry that Nintendo has created a bigger crossover than any media could possibly conceive. The hype we all build as characters are announced can send a crackle through the air of the earth, specifically if it's from Fire Emblem or another f***ing fighting game. The party game series has a lot of memories behind it, doesn't it, Andy?
Can't hear you. I'm cooler than you.
That's the spirit? I have fond memories of each installment in the series, although most of my best memories of Smash 64 are all the mods that make it a much more expansive game. Melee was the first Smash game I remember playing in any capacity. I remember getting the game home on or near release day, and my oldest brother and I playing a match on Rainbow Cruise. I went Mario, he went Link. We both have different opinions on who won, I did, but I remember that so fondly. The world fell away, and it was just him and I on this new game system seeing graphics and gameplay evolve in our heads in real time.
I was a toddler, so I only remember calculating the approximate amount of full lengths of James it would take to get from here to the moon. Results were inconclusive.
That sounds real and true. Brawl was filled with a similar amount of memories, only this time with Smash Dojo around, everyone could follow the development updates Sakurai posted. Characters, stages, weapons, modes. I still remember the day G2D was announced and I finally figured out how to properly pronounce his name. For years, I thought it was Dedeed, not DDD. I still remember the night before release, my oldest brother entered he and I in a Brawl tournament. Holy crap, it was my first game tournament of any kind. He and I both lost in the second round though. It sucked a bit because the tournament was outside in nearly freezing weather, so feeling your hands was quite difficult, much less the Wiimote's buttons. I still remember as we approached the kiosk to get our entrant numbers, one of the organizers was attempting to unlock Marth as you only needed to fight in 10 brawls to get a chance to add him to your roster. The organizer lost and the crowd all expressed their anguish in one unsatisfied, unified, loud sigh.
The adventure mode in this one is still better than most things Smash has ever done. James and I spent many hours combing through each level, attempting to get the best stickers, make sure we missed no trophies, and striving for that sweet 100% marker. Of course, we never utilized any of those stickers, but they were still fun to collect. We also put in a lot of time attempting to complete the challenge board. There are still some left undone, such as Boss Rush on Intense, but that's a source of frustration we never intend to return to.
Then there was the online mode. You could actually connect your Wii to the internet and play online with strangers and friends. That was revolutionary. Smash was once an at-home activity, but now you can take your toxic behavior online and piss off strangers. I had a few friends I would regularly play against in the days of Brawl, and we gave each other a run for our money. I have a friend who threw a birthday party where all we did for hours was play Smash Bros. Brawl. There were 5 people playing and we had a system of loser steps out so player 5 could step in. I lost once on purpose so I could go to the bathroom.
My early demo bit sounds like the smallest of brags compared to that.
I hope if anyone who attended that party watches this, they remember the thorough ass wiping I handed all of them.
Friendly atmosphere that must have been. Real party game mentality you're adopting. No toxic competitive attitude here.
Then there was Smash 4 on the 3DS.
That demo I got early because I was so cool. Early, and it has unlimited replays. You other folks got the one that has only 30 plays. Try being cool next time.
This version came out in my college years, so of course everyone on campus had their 3DS systems out fighting each other, talking about the recent character adds, stages, and lamenting the loss of the Ice Climbers. It was really the first time I had seen so many people communally discussing any game out in the open. No longer was it frowned upon to carry around a game system, now people approached you with theirs, seeking battle. Plus, the better online modes meant better matches with friends and strangers alike. This version is on all of our 3DS systems digitally, so we never have to exchange game cards of any kind. You always want access to the objectively best Smash Bros. Game.
Smash 3DS taught me how important it can be to give the player as much control and as many options as possible in a digestible format. In previous Smash games, I didn't play very many characters. I stuck with well-rounded, instant gratification fighters that didn't change much between games, like Kirby, Mario, and Captain Falcon, and I'd rely quite a bit on their specials since they'd frequently have more range than the typical Smash attack. But Smash 3DS introduced custom moves. Every single playable character, not you, in the roster had additional choices for each of their 4 special moves. In addition, their stats could be adjusted in minute or massive ways by giving them equipment. Don't like how slow and clunky Bowser is? Make his side special a sliding claw swipe and boost his speed up to maximum. Think Link's bow is too weak? Boost up his attack and special stats and then give him the alternate special that makes each arrow hit like a bus. These systems of changing special moves and adjusting stats allowed me to experiment with characters I previously had no interest in playing. I had loadouts that I would actually main. Plus, you could use your custom movesets in the best game mode in history, Smash Run. Smash Run is great for hundreds of reasons, but chief among them is that you can earn equipment and characters' special moves just by playing. Your rewards are tallied at the end of the round, and you can mess around with what you got in the custom menu, and then once you've changed things up, you can feel out your adjustments in another round of Smash Run, after which you'll find more equipment and special moves. It's a beautiful cycle that drip feeds the player options and possibilities. Plus, there's no difficulty options. You cannot change how smart the computers are or how tough the enemies are, so it's an incredibly casual mode. Smash Wii U just didn't have this smooth of a gameplay loop. It had Smash Tour, and that was, I don't know, something. Heck, in our copy of Smash Wii U, we didn't even get every special move. We just ported over our builds from Smash 3DS, since that game released first and we played it so much more.
I remember the night the Wii U version came out, our oldest brother and I stayed up as long as we could streaming the whole deal, playing classic mode and doing as many challenges and events as we could. I remember one event battle in specific that was giving us incredible trouble. You fought a team of Mr. Game & Watch as they got bigger and stronger as you fought, eventually bringing you to a fight with 2 giant metal ones. We did eventually complete this. In fact, here's footage of the exact moment of our victory.
It's done! It's done, everyone! It's finally done. You're gonna watch a horrifying montage of that on YouTube later.
I am not there, as I was also in college and had better things to do than be a loser playing a game on a Wii U. I was cool and had my 3DS and my unlimited play demo.
You and I got to enjoy the game later though, and we enjoyed Ultimate together. Remember that? You and I stayed up for 6 hours waiting for the game to download, so we attempted to be funny for that long. Then we played exclusively Spirits mode until we couldn't see straight.
A migraine to remember. I remember lamenting the fact we were left with so few characters we actually knew how to use early on for harder fights, so we just started making turns that we thought would lead us to our favorite characters, then coming back for the rabble later. I also remember beating Smash Ultimate Spirits mode for the first time. James and I had been playing it together on his Switch on stream, and I was catching up on my own Switch in my spare time. One night, I was getting sick of replaying all these fights, so I powered through to the end before James did, playing in my room on my dinky TV till like 4 in the morning. And as the credits rolled, and the final cinematic played, I found myself tapping my foot, hoping and waiting for some additional scenes with all these well-rendered and voiced Nintendo characters. But then it just stopped, and I was just left alone. With All-Star and Multiman now merged into something ridiculous called Mob Smash, and the event battles being absorbed into the Spirits battles, there just wasn't anything for me to do. Since Smash Ultimate launched without a lot of things to do, remember how Stage Creator and Home Run Contests were post-launch updates? I ended up dropping the game after that. It's for these reasons that I end up remembering Smash Ultimate fondly because of the lead-up to its release. Every Nintendo Direct was just a countdown to the next fighter reveal, totally overshadowing the other trailers and release dates. Every leak was so harshly scrutinized by the various niches of the internet. People of all different careers and expertises would crawl out of the woodwork to pick apart fakes. It was a veritable bloodbath of hype and disappointment that demands analysis by future generations. Everybody had their ideal picks and would try to adjust the odds through whatever creative means. Fan art, animations, mock movesets, tributes. People came together to show support for fictional characters from all different series and genres, just at the thought of them being farted on by Wario or stepped on by Bayonetta. It was routinely an incredible thing to be in the middle of. Of course, this all happened during Smash Wii U and 3DS, and even a little bit during Brawl, but I would argue that with the internet constantly expanding and elbowing its way into our lives, it had its largest presence during Smash Ultimate. And if there is a next Smash, the internet and social media will have an even larger presence then.
I can't imagine the nightmare the internet will become when the next Smash is announced.
Yes, you can. You'll be the one leading the charge to get Adol Kristen in Smash, you hypocrite.
Take the name of my red-haired Jesus out of your damn mouth.
James found a trident in a boat, so I'm going to don my long purple wig, my poofy pants, and my belly dancing skills. If you don't know which character I'm referencing, you don't belong in the Shantae for Smash crowd. What game starting with S do you hold near and dear to your heart? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you soon for tea.